So my name is Kevin Smith. I'm going to be a senior at FSU, and I've been involved in CSU since I was a freshman. And for me, when I definitely grew up Catholic. That's not hard to realize, I guess. But it was definitely solidified in high school as well. But coming to FSU, it's definitely a party school. You go on campus and you don't have a hard time finding alcohol or drugs or anything that you want to see. So I guess when it came to FSU, I kind of wanted to be a part of that a little bit, just for a little bit, just to kind of get a taste of it and see what I could, do with it. But then I would calm down, I guess, was my plan after a little bit, so I could, come back to CSU or come back to the church, I guess, maybe. Because I did want to have that like experience of that everyone kind of has in college, at least just for a little bit. Some people do it for 4 years, but my plan was just a semester. So, but really, I got involved with CSU really the first week I came up here. They had events on Landis, and I was going to the sports nights and everything because I realized I didn't have any friends. So the best way to make friends in high school was at youth group, and so I came to CSU because that was the best way for me to make friends, I guess. And really, all year, you walk through campus and you see some crazy things going on. You see people struggling with all these different things like depression. They have things going on with their parents, and really, I've noticed that CSU has been such a great bridge to those problems, I guess, is people cope in so many different ways. And for a lot of people in CSU, they've used their spiritual life or their faith as a way to bridge the gap between them and their parents, or bridge the gap between them and their friends that they may be distanced from. For me personally, I guess, is a turning point was the spring break trip that we went on my freshman year. We took a van up to Boston, me and about 20 other guys. It was a men's trip, so 20 other men went up to Boston, and we spent a week with the Brotherhood up there, and we prayed with them. We went on their schedule. We were eating with them. We were spending the whole week with them, doing outreach to the poor. And for many of us, that was the first time we had actually done face-to-face interaction with the poor. Like all of us in high school, we did those service projects where we would go to soup kitchens and stuff. It's very impersonal that way. It's good and it's very necessary, but it's not actually like talking to people and seeing what they're dealing with. And it really opens your eyes up to the actual like poverty that we have in the United States, both the spiritual poverty that we have and the actual material poverty that people are living on the streets. They're homeless. Some of the people we talked to, they did not want to hear about God at all. It's the Northeast, in Boston. We mentioned that we were from church, and they turned around and walked the other way. These are homeless people too, and you think some of them are very, spiritual, and some of them were absolutely. And so while we were up in Boston, we did what we could. We got a bunch of sandwiches, and we gave it to them. And hopefully, use that as a segue into a conversation about God or about Jesus and the gospel. So for me, really on that week, I really just my eyes were open to definitely what I can do on campus to be a better disciple of Jesus, and to really help other people to grow into a better relationship with Jesus and come into a good community, a solid and a supportive community that really will help you in whatever kind of problems you might be facing. Because in college we have a lot of different issues that we have. Some people things explode with their parents as soon as they move out. Other people, they have these friends that really want them to go to this party, but they're really just not feeling it in their heart. And other people, just they've been in our party scene, and they are trying to get out of it. So CSU really helps serve as like a refuge for those people. And but it's definitely not like a bubble. We definitely reach out and go and try and do what we can to help people that might be in a pit, or might be feeling lost or confused in their day-to-day life. So yeah.